everybody, welcome back to my channel, Chrissy's Point of View. I am Chrissy, and today is my 100th video, y'all. Oh my gosh. I remember when I only made like a 1 minute video and I had on this exact shiny vest, what I have on here, and it was like exuberant feeling, right? It was an exuberant feeling, and I was like, I'm going to put my face out there. I'm going to put myself out there. Anyway, enough about me. Celebrate with me, people. This is my 100th video. But today we are going to talk about fears that I do not want you carrying in for the year 2021 or whatever time you're listening to this vlog. I do not want you carrying these fears with you, right? You need to look at yourself, and if it is, you can look at yourself and like see if it is, investigate and see if it is you have these fears, then let somebody else evaluate you, because these fears are real and they are subtle, right? And they are things that are keeping us back in life. So without any further ado, the first fear is fear of poverty. Fear of poverty has us so bound. Like, we tend to like think small minded. We don't we there's a scripture that, with me, I know I was in that category with fear of poverty. As in, there's a scripture with let a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as a as want as a arm man. I don't know if I'm quoting it exact, but that is in the book of Proverbs. And every time I don't have any like work, or I'm not looking for work or anything, I feel like if it is a constant on the rat race looking for work, I will think about that scripture and I will send out applications and people will start calling me. I was like, I I always, that was always in the back of my mind, that I did not want to be poor. I don't want to be poor, right? And I believe I have the fear of poverty. How many of you all think that you have the fear of poverty, as in you always, for me, I always want to be employed. I always like was like, what will it be like to start from scratch, like to have a business, right? But you must be able to. People like Steve Harvey and Jim Carrey and Tyler Perry and all of them lived in their car. They experience the fear of poverty. They experience what it is like to have nothing, right? But they had to get out of that fear to overcome to where it is they are. They have to change their whole mindset, because it's a state of mind, right? Where it is, you lose, like, after a while you lose ambition, because you're constantly in want all the time, right? You're not in the spirit of gratitude, you're in the spirit of want all the time. So this spirit of poverty is very, very dangerous, y'all. Very dangerous. It causes men to like thief, right? People tend to thief, people tend to kill for money, people tend to do all sorts of different things for money. Am I right? Y'all, if I'm giving you value here, press that like button, leave a comment below, leave your views on what it is you think, right? Do you think I'm speaking the truth? Because people lack money, right? People in poverty, people tend to steal, people tend to rob people of their what it is they work hard for. They tend to kill people for money. They tend to do drugs, right? They tend to sell their bodies. Prostitution, the oldest what they say, the oldest job in the world, prostitution. Yes. So people, a lot of people are in this fear of poverty, and a lot of times we have it take over our lives, right? We need to take control, and with the fear of poverty comes in with the fear of failure. So imagine, You fear poverty, but yet you're afraid to start a business. You're afraid to go forth. You're afraid to um, start a YouTube channel. Right? I think I fall into that category. You're afraid to start a YouTube channel. So you fearing to start a YouTube channel now keeping you back when it is you very well know you will be good on a YouTube channel. Now you all I was terrified of putting my face out there and being like, if I start a YouTube channel, how will I reach a certain point? How will I know what to say? How will I know what to bring content? How will I always had it in my head, how, right? I kept thinking, Lord, how will I reach a certain amount? How will I reach if people will like me? Will people like me as a YouTuber? Will people like my content? Will people appreciate my content? Oh my god, I was like, how? What will people think of me? And that is a fear of criticism too, right? I will speak about that just now, but fear of failure. Um, you're in the fear of poverty, right? And you're fearing that you fail at a business. Why are you fearing that you fail at a business? Because you're afraid people wouldn't buy your stuff. You're afraid people wouldn't support you. You're afraid what people will say. You're afraid that you fail. You're afraid that your capital, you'll go bump. What it is, bankrupt, right? So you have this fear, this constant fear that is crippling you, right? From doing what it is you're supposed to do. You're overthinking. So I was overthinking about this YouTube channel because I wanted to start a YouTube channel for a long time, but I always said it will be a travel channel because if you check my videos from before, I spoke about how it was my dream to be a flight attendant, right? Because I wanted to travel all the world. So I used to watch all these flight attendant vloggers and I say, I will do so good with flight attendant vlogging. What it is, life of a flight attendant. Yes, that was me, life of a flight attendant. And I was in that mode of, hey, I will travel and I will vlog, right? That was me. I never thought that if it is I started a YouTube channel, it will be on motivation and other things, cooking and all these different things. I never thought that, y'all. It's only because it is my mentor Wesley Virgin says, if it is you want to build your brand, if it is you want to make money, you have to be able to be brave enough to put your face out there because people wouldn't really buy or people wouldn't really support somebody who it is they really don't know, right? So you have to build your brand, you have to put your face out there, right? And in putting your face out there, you now will build your brand step by step, right? Step by step, your people will get to know you step by step. It takes a certain amount of time, but I was so fearful of putting my face out there, people. Oh my god, I thought I would have failed. I kept in my mind, I kept saying, what content will I pull out? And today I am at 100. I am at number 100. Actually, I think I deleted some videos prior, so I probably would have passed 100. But today is my official 100 vlog. Look at that. If I had what you call stuck in the fear of failure, I wouldn't have moved forward. So y'all, those are in the fear of failure of starting their own business, right? As I said, sorry, as I said, do not let fear cripple you in starting your own business, my people. Do not let fear cripple you because then you'll reach in a state of fear of poverty. And that wouldn't be a good thing, right? You'll be always like in a way of always wanting hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. Don't you want extra income? right? You need to step out, use your imagination. I have a video on imagination, you need to check it out, right? I have invited you all to explore your imagination. If it is you don't know what niche to get into, you could sell somebody else's product, be an affiliate marketer, right? I have a program that I have been doing called the Done For You Services, and we sell a product that is already working online. So we advertise online, we advertise on YouTube, we advertise on Facebook, right? And we are branching out to different things very soon. But it's just to tell you, there's a whole new world out there. There's a whole new world out there. You don't have to, what you call, be only depending on your job only for a means of income. Because look what happened this year. Look what happened in the year of 2020 if you're watching this video any other time. A pandemic took place and a lot of persons lost their job. So you must have another stream of income or multiple streams of income, my people. Right? Multiple streams of income. So so please do not carry over the fear of failure in 2021 or whatever time you're watching this video. Do not carry over that fear of failure. It will it will cripple you from moving forward. It will cripple you because it will cripple you in fear of poverty and fear of failure. And then you'll be overthinking. And overthinking keeps us back also. Right? So which brings me to the fear of criticism. So that was me, the fear of criticism, my people. I the vlogs that I look back at and see what I did, I was like, that was really you. Now I don't just push out vlogs just like that. I research before it is I push out vlogs. I research information. I don't just push out stuff just like that, because pushing out stuff just like that, you'll be talking about things that it is you don't know. People who do travel vlogs, they probably research the place before it is they start recording and stuff and talking about it. But it is not wise to just go and start talking and you don't know what you're talking about. Do your research, right? Do your research. So I did a lot of research because I didn't want people to, there you go, criticize me, because I don't want to be talking mess or nonsense and people not learning anything and not helping anybody, right? A lot of vloggers just go out there and just talk and people lap it up. People don't go and see if it is research. I do my research before, so I won't be telling persons the wrong thing, right? So my fear of criticism was small, but I guess it was big in a way because I did constantly procrastinate. So fear of criticism causes you to procrastinate, as in, what will people think? Like for example, I don't have an actual studio. I don't have a studio where it is. If you see all my vlogs, is either plain background, I'm in my room, or I'm against my room again in a different corner of my vision board, right? So I usually do vlogs like that with my vision board background or my curtain or a wall, right? Very rare you will see me go outside because it's more noisy outside. The area is more noisy and so forth. So very rare you will see me do that. I don't have an actual studio, but persons who always studying criticism, people will criticize me and look, I only have this plain background all the time and that's boring, and they make up all different type of excuses why they should procrastinate, why they should put it off, why they're not ready, why this, why that, and they never start, right? And people, my people, doing that cripples you also. Because remember, you studying what other people say. You studying how it is you will look. You studying how you will talk. You studying how it is, if it is you're looking okay, if it is your hair in place, if this clothes good enough, if, right? While other people living their lives. And guess what? People who do not like you will watch your vlogs too. Yes. People who do not like you, who do not speak to you, will watch your vlogs too, because guess what? You're on worldwide, you're international, right? So they'll watch you and they will, if they want to learn, they learn. But guess what? Every time they watch you, you're getting more watch time. Yes, my people, you're getting more watch time on YouTube, right? Each time it is, they think that they're not going to want to partake in your business, they will realize, hey, this person is doing this. Let me partake in their business, even though I don't like the person. Yes, it have people who does do that. People are still partake in your business, even though they don't like you. If you have a food business and they're hungry and you are the closest person, they will buy from you. If it is you have a clothes business and it is you have real sense of style and everything, they will buy from you even though they don't talk to you, even though they don't like you as an individual. They will buy from you, they will purchase from you. Online courses. Once you have the education, you do your own on you could do up your own online course for somebody and you can sell that online. You can sell an ebook online. You can sell self development um, product online. You could sell, if you're good at accounting, you could sell an accounting business online. If you're good at IT, you could learn to do accounts, learn to do information technology, right? The sky is the limit. You could sell those things online. So it doesn't, what I call it, don't put yourself in a box as in YouTube only. There, the sky is a limit. You should check out Digistore, check out ClickBank. There are a lot of YouTube videos showing how to put your business online, my people. So there's no excuse, right? Stop studying how people will criticize you. At the end of the day, your life is your life to live. Nobody's coming and give you a handout every day and say, hey, I am so sorry for you. You only have one source of income. You have no job. Some of us lost our jobs in the pandemic, right? Are you going to study criticism for how long while other persons are moving forward? Let's be for real now, people. You cannot be studying what other people say, what other people think, right? Even not in business only, but here. I cut my hair. I stopped studying what other people think about if it is my hair short. I never, never, never would have cut my hair because I'm a Miss Weave type of person, right? I am Miss Weave type of person, and cutting my hair was like, everybody was like so in shock, right? So, my people, go out there, do whatever you have to do, and stop studying criticism. So, I'm trying to recall the next, the next fear. The next fear is fear of illness, right? Fear of illness. So, people, y'all, I know. This year of the COVID 2020, whatever time you're watching this video, people were terrified of it. People stopped going to, before they closed down the churches and stuff, like they closed the church doors. People stop coming to church. People don't want to talk to you. People crossing the road. People, and you have one mask, eh? People 6 feet apart. People, I saw a video with a guy. He has a measuring tape in the subway, measuring and making sure everybody is 6 feet from him. People, this COVID thing showed you that we are not as clean as we should. We don't practice cleanliness as we should. Number one. Number two, sanitizing and stuff is important. Cleanliness, I always say cleanliness is next to godliness. And if your room and stuff and your environment is not clean, you are affecting what they call it, wealth from coming in. That is what I say. So I clean my room at least probably like 3 times a week. Yes. Any little thing out of place, I clean, right? If you want to call it OCD, you could go ahead. But I like clean environments. I love clean, right? So, so as I was saying, this whole COVID thing, they teach you a lot about being clean, being always cleaning your hands, have on your mask, don't put your hand in your face, that kind of thing. I practice not putting my hand in my face from when I started working in the hotel industry. I realized that I was dealing with persons all over the world, so I practiced that from long time. Don't put your hand in your face, because at the end of the day, you never know where person's hands may have been, and I may have touched the receipt or whatever paper or whatever, and they touch wherever, and then I touch my face. So I was always concerned because I have sensitive skin, so I was always concerned about touching my face and so forth. So fear of mental illness is one of the things that keep us back from also doing stuff in our life. So if it is we afraid we afraid we get cancer, we afraid because it is, you saying it's hereditary, we afraid we get diabetes because it's hereditary, and you're always studying what was hereditary, and you there afraid, you have fear of illness constantly, every minute. Oh gosh, I don't want to eat this, I might get cancer. Oh my gosh, this cancerous. Oh my gosh, this might cause me to get diabetes. Oh gosh, this sweet. Everything in moderation, my people. Everything in moderation. If it is, you have diabetes in your family, no need for you to be voicing and telling the universe, hey, diabetes, here I am. Here I am. It's like you're saying here, like you're saying, like, long time in school when it is they call your name and you raise up your hand and say, I'm here. That is what it is you're doing. Right? So the disease, you keep raising up your hand saying, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Right? And you keep putting up your hand for this disease. As in, hey, I'm here. Fear of illness, cancer. Oh, no, don't eat, don't do that. That is cancerous. Do you know that is cancerous? Every minute. Do you know that is cancerous? That is cancerous whole time. And you did drawing this thing to you, right? I am not saying that you should not check out yourself for when it comes to things to your health. You shouldn't eat healthy and so forth. That is a must. Eating healthy is a must. But my people, stop taking it to the next level. Stop drawing that to yourself. Stop drawing illness to yourself. Some people draw the illness so bad to themselves that they say, oh, I cannot, what do you call it? I can't work in that environment because I will get this thing. I cannot do this because I will get this thing. So people, it's not only corona, it's other diseases too, right? Because you think the disease is hereditary, you're talking about it constantly and you keep saying it. I have this in my family and I have that in my family. You keep drawing it towards you, right? Life and death are in the power of the tongue. The Bible talks about that. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. It's time we start thinking different and thinking positive. Do the right thing. Eat healthy, right? Take it. If you want, another, nothing wrong with taking precautions, but stop voicing it. Stop even talking about it. They keep talking about it. They keep talking about it. They keep mulling over it and bringing it to life, right? That is what I need you all to stop doing. Right? Which brings me to this fear of death. This is a big one. Fear of death. Oh gosh, um, this ties in with um the whole fear of illness too. So, fear of death. Oh gosh, um, I don't want to. You don't want to live life basically because you're fearing death. You don't want to go a certain place because you're fearing death. You don't want to, like, I know some people, because of the whole Black Lives Matter thing, they don't want to go to America because they say they're afraid they get somebody shoot them or some nonsense like that. They fear death. Because they fear that for things like the coronavirus. They fear they're not going to America, they're not going anywhere. They rather stay in their house because they don't want to fly, they don't want to go anywhere. They want to stay in their house because they fear that they say corona killed so many people, COVID-19 killed so many people, they don't want it, right? So they're living in a box. They're not living their life. They stuck. They just stuck, right? They just stuck. And that whole thing of being fearing death is because people have bamboozled your head about death, how death is. Because some people say death is painful. Some people prefer dying in their sleep. Some people, you know, you grow up hearing hell and heaven and all these different things, right? And you have this thing as in, if I die and I'm not ready, I will end up in hell because I wasn't living right. And hell is eternal fire and you're burning forever. And y'all, people just fear that because they don't know where they're going. They don't know how that would be. They don't know if it will be painful. They don't know if it is they will sleep forever in eternity. They don't know if they will end up in a dark room. They don't know if they will end up in heaven, in in long time in Hercules and Xena, those medieval times type of show. No, that is Greek mythology type of shows. They used to say you end up in Hades, fire or something so, or you end up in the Elysian fields, which is like they used to show like a garden. So when somebody die, they show you like in a garden, and that means you're like you're in Elysian fields, right? And then in hell you end up in with Hades. They say that Hades waiting for you and they're having a party down there, and down there's hot and you see fire in this corner, and y'all, TV tends to show hell and heaven and things. So some people tend to have the fear of death because they fear what their eternity will be like. And then some people believe in what is reincarnation, coming back as somebody else. But that is a different story by itself. But y'all need to start living and stop fearing things that it is you can't control, right? Stop fearing things that you can't control. You come on this world, nobody know the time or the date or whatever hour that they may go from this earth, but everybody must go, right? You can't live forever. So stop fearing death. And the last one is is the fear of getting old. The fear of getting old. Y'all, how many of y'all keep pushing back your date or pushing back your age? How many of y'all find yourself constantly pushing back your age? Y'all, pushing back your age. Every year you are 50, every year you are 40, every year you are 30, right? You fear you're getting old. Instead of when you reach 50 and you reach 60, you should say, praise the Lord, I have reached this age. Many of persons have not reached this particular age, right? Many of persons have not reached this particular age. They stop short, they get sick some liver disease, something they drink too much, they get liver disease, they smoke too much, they get cancer in the lungs, some kind of thing. You are healthy as an ox, but you're still pushing back your age. The fear of getting old, my people. Stop that. Stop that. Every year you can't be 60. Every year you cannot be 60. Every year you cannot be 50. Every year you cannot be 30. Come, it's time to get out of that, right? And stop fearing getting old. Getting older is a blessing, especially now in the day of age where a lot of young people are dying of heart attacks and diabetes. And if it is you're healthy, be thankful that you're healthy and strong. Thankful that it is you get a new year, right? Thankful for life. Be thankful for life. Be grateful for life, right? I just want you all to live happily. I just want you all to embrace life and live happily, right? Again, it's been a pleasure this particular year starting my YouTube channel. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button right there. Click that subscribe button right there for me, right? I will love, love, love to see you next time. I would love for you to be my audience. I would love to I would love for you to be on my YouTube family. Join the crew, right? Put on that notification bell, and because you have stayed the entire time of, I think this is my longest video ever, right? I have left a gift for you. I have left a gift for you, my people. Click that link below. You will get your gift. And happy, 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 happy New Year's Eve, right? Happy New Year's Eve. And see you next time on Chrissy's Point of View.